Mute us. Look, listen, it takes a while, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Alright. Ah, does that mean we're live?
Yeah,
I
we've
guess
been
we
live
are.
this whole time, but I mean,
Hey, what's good?
this is movie magic.
Alright, isn't it that swell? Look at that Hollywood magic going on here. Anyway,
I'm a professional.
how's it going, guys? Welcome back to our final 2018 podcast with Tomogacci. We unfortunately don't have one of our lovely members, Zoe, with us today, but he is here in spirit. I'll make sure to pour out one for him. Todd is also late. 'Cause Todd's an ass like that.
What's new,
But
guys? Todd. You
but
know,
we,
Todd is the celebrity out of all of us, so Todd has a bit more
I
of a
know
flexible schedule. Fashionably late.
Todd has to be like, yes, exactly, fashionably late just to make a dramatic entrance so that everyone, like, I don't know, moistens their panties when he steps onto the floor.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god, Teddy!
Anyway,
We're
so
joined by our lovely companion, though, Gabby Okamiminu,
say
who's
hi.
What
also
up?
our kinda community manager who works for Zero Money. Thanks.
She
Wait,
works for
what?
Zero Money and supports us for our investments. Give a round of applause metaphorically to Gabby. Thank you.
Y'all.
You're absolutely
Slap
right.
in the
Anyway,
face.
so
I can't even with y'all.
I hope you guys had a wonderful holidays. Merry Christmas to all you who celebrate that. Today, as we've announced, is going to be New Year's and holiday themed with two special stories from Steph and Todd. Once Todd comes back, that we're going to be talking about. In case you guys didn't know, Todd's birthday passed. It was on the
Yay!
Happy birthday, Todd, you loser. You're not here, but that's fine.
It's
Still love you,
it's
Todd.
not. My heart feels empty at that time.
It really does. But yes, Todd's birthday was on the 26th. And he has a very interesting story about how he spent it with his close friends and Steph here. Stay tuned for the end of the stream. Steph has a wonderful story of
I have
how
so many events that kind of like emotionally fucked me so bad.
it's absolutely fucking draining. But anyway, let's get started. Steph, why don't you go ahead and play some Overwatch and
Or are you
let's
not
go.
playing with me? Am I playing solo?
I
That's
can't.
so sad.
I
Wait, so
can't.
when-
It's still updating. Look,
Are you fucking serious? I'm not gonna play Overwatch by myself. What the
Oh
fuck?
come on, just do a random match.
Just
of
do
Mystery
a
Heroes.
quick play.
I guess, hey
Um,
guys, I guess you're gonna watch my scrub ass play.
Just do Mystery Heroes. They
Fuck.
can't
Yeah,
judge
you'll
you
be-
for that.
you'll be fine.
Oh, I see
But,
the gay
um,
parade. Look at that.
Alright,
I-
so
Some of the gay
What's in
parades
there?
there, but they didn't invite me.
Uh,
Whatever.
Let me get changed. Hurry the fuck up, Todd.
getting right into it, we really appreciate the questions that we got from you guys. Thank you so much for your involvement. And just to kind of start things off with our New Year's holiday theme, this question comes from Nontan.
Yeah, it's
Nontan on Discord says, when will the Overwatch Pride Parade make a comeback? What's your guys' opinion on that? I think we.
I mean, one of the pride
hurting.
parades right fucking here, but everyone else is gone. No one fucking invited me, so whatever.
I mean,
No one
they
invited
probably
me.
invited you, but you couldn't go because of your hefty expenses recently.
Alright, yeah. Fucking...
Which I might add is a huge alluding foreshadow to the story yet to come. But let's see. Another question that we had from Rohide. I'm sorry if I'm saying your names wrong, by the way. I'm stupid. But
Yeah, it's
Rohhaid.
No,
Rohaid.
I'm emotionally friendly. Stop!
Don't you know that they have the high ground for being in the spawn point?
No,
And-
skirmish. Fucking.
Steph doesn't know how to win a skirmish match. What a scrub. Anyway, Rohaid, I'm so sorry. Rohaid says, what kind of stuff do you guys look forward to Wait, I'm so sorry. I really am illiterate. What stuff do you look forward to doing on New Year's, which is only 2 days from now?
Jesus
what are
Christ,
your
I
guys'
can't believe it took
plans?
you like a minute to read that.
Isn't it that kind of ridiculous? But lo and behold, look at our fashionably late celebrity guest here. Everyone, give a round of applause for Todd. Woo!
Hey, it's Todd finally here. Yeah.
Todd just logged into our Discord, so hopefully
Bubbles
we can.
0989. I will be sure to pass on the message because Todd probably doesn't check the Discord. I mean the Twitch chat. 'Cause they're a loser. 'Cause they're not logged in right now. But I'll pass the message. Don't do it. Don't do
Yep.
it, you heard, bitch. Hey, hey. Fuck you.
Todd, your voice is really, really soft. This is going great.
But what if there are other bubbles? Bubbles.
It's really far outside. But yes, Bubbles has said happy birthday, Todd. If you can still hear us. Here, good old Twitch chat. Just a reminder to the viewers, don't be shy. Go ahead and chat.
What's
I
up?
promise you, we don't fight.
There we
Oh,
go. There's our
Todd.
celebrity guest.
Listen, I just formatted, so like things are
Alright.
happening.
Oh, I mean, it's
Oh
working.
no, mercy.
Right, exactly.
Hey,
Um,
Todd. Bubbles
You're
says
welcome,
happy
Bubbles.
birthday.
Thanks, Bubbles, Cobra.
Bubbles Cobra.
Direct.
Um,
Aw, you're part of the direct relief charity.
Let me just share
Awesome.
some links. So
You're an awesome person, Bubbles.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but you guys can go ahead and give a shout out, post some links for Bubbles here. I don't know how to do any of that, I'm sorry.
I had
I'm-
it saved before. My shit fucking, I think, delete. Oh, wait, you know what? I know what to do. Haha. I got this. Don't mind me. Skirt. Skirt. Need to put that one in though. Copy. Up. I got this. Oh, Jesus. I just realized. Wait, when is New Year's? Wait, for us? United States, right? East Coast. New
Is
Year's
on Tuesday. 2 days. Yep.
Well, okay, so unfortunately for me, my husband works until midnight tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, on Monday. So I guess I'm spending my right into the New Year's going in the bowling alley and not getting drunk. I'll get drunk when I get home.
That's better than what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I'm just staying at home for the New Year's.
did
My
you
life's
just start?
really exciting, isn't it?
Well, it's because my
Yeah,
husband works at the
Sounds
bowling
pretty
alley.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're all staying. Well, most of us are all staying home for New Year's.
Because we're scrubs. But it would be a lot different story if we were all like next to each other. I would absolutely
fuck
harass
yeah.
the fuck out of you guys.
It's
Oh
true.
fuck yeah! I'd fucking make a house for you. You fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
You would make a house for
Um,
me? I love that.
Oh fuck! I did not finish typing my shit.
Jesus.
Those are our
Um,
fucking things. To our Twitter,
Let's
to, our,
see.
to the YouTube
Other-
profile and Patreon, and I fucked up. That's why I was like, fuck.
So speaking of the New Year's, which is just within the next few days, I feel like this year never existed. But for the coming year, what are your guys' resolutions if you guys have any?
Maybe
Get
suck
fit.
less at Overwatch. No, I'm kidding. I don't plan on playing more Overwatch. That's a dead game.
It is not a
Um,
dead game. What the fuck? Ow.
I don't play it anymore. Unfortunately, I play a Bethesda game that just came out,
You
and
played Fallout?
yeah, I can't stop playing.
God, I've heard so
Teddy
much
tried to
negative shit
convince
about it.
us
I'm
to get a Fallout
surprised.
76, and the moment they said they got it for Christmas, I was like, that's a terrible decision. Financially.
Okay, well, granted,
fuck
it may sound
God.
like a terrible decision. I will throw you guys under the bus and say when it was first initially announced, we were all consecutively agreeing that, oh yeah, let's all get it for
It'll be
PC.
great,
Because
but
we
then,
didn't
say
know
anything
how
about
terrible it
I
was.
didn't play
Right.
this set of games like that. Whoa.
And then, so like, I personally don't mind it too much. Granted, it might get a little bit mundane. I actually think it's just a fucking high definition Minecraft. You're just building shit and collecting shit and doing shit. I guess it's the kind of chill game that I like.
I feel like that's
But,
a lot of games nowadays in general. We have remember when it was a bunch of years ago, but remember when DayZ first came out and everyone was super hyped for it? when it came out for like beta or alpha or whatever, it was like, wow, DayZ, you know? And then now it's like fucking everyone's doing it. Everyone and their mother is doing a survival game of some sort of horror concept.
I really like survival games though.
No, I do as well, but I feel like because it's so saturated, there's kind of
Right.
there's just no point in playing
I
a
mean, okay.
subpar game.
I think what also adds to it is the brand. So like doing a Fallout style survival game kind of like intrigued me because I like Skyrim and Fallout franchise. Like imagine if they did a fucking it's never gonna happen and I can't imagine how it would work, but imagine if they did a survival Overwatch game. Like it's a huge brand. People would probably buy the shit out of it. I'm being serious though. Like people would probably buy it just for the brand of it. But anyway, it's just the kind of genre I like, and amongst other things. But let's see. So I mean, I guess other than you not being such a scrub, for hey Anthony FE0726, thank you for the follow, my dude. But other than you trying to, other than you not being a scrub on Overwatch, and Todd and I both want to get fit because it's about goddamn time. We were doing really good too.
Because the holidays are
Isn't
just
that,
sad.
okay, listen,
And then the
that's probably
holidays
the
just
most generic fucking desire, right? Like I want to get fit for the new year. That's like everyone
Right.
wants that. Stop, Sombra,
Hell
please,
no.
for the love of God, get the fuck out of here.
How can you have a sentimental like commitment while trying to engage in fights right now? It's like
I
you're
have
switching between,
romantic, I
you
have
know,
romantic,
it's just really hard.
romantic experience.
It's just really hard because I'm just like we all want to get fit and we all want to take a. God damn it, Summer! Just fuck the fuck off. But it's generic because it's supposed to be typically like one of. It's supposed to be one of the easiest things to do is to take care of yourself.
Supposedly, but it's
Yeah,
so
it's
hard.
not.
Remember that we're living in a time where it's just a lot of stressors, emotionally, physically, mentally.
Right. So like it's not it shouldn't be dissed when someone does want to take the initiative to start taking care of themselves. Granted, it's generic. Like it would be it's a lot more thoughtful to think that someone granted it takes them something stupid like New Year's to start it. Like if someone's going to do the notion to keep up with taking care of themselves versus hey, new year, no change and I'm going to sit with myself and hate myself every day, look at myself in the mirror. I'd rather take the generic New Year's resolution and try.
Also, I do want to say, Bubbles, thank you for wanting to give us any biddies in the first place.
Bitty bitties on these goodies, because I can't say the other word.
No, we can. I mean,
Oh, we
listen,
can? Bitty
I
bitty
mean,
on
this
the
is our
titty.
stream. We do what we want. Ow!
Bitty bitty on the titty, thank you, Bubbles. But I guess New Year's resolutions. How about rather than individually, we all just want to, be. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of generalize Tomogacci as individuals, as we all want to just for the New Year's find more ways to become more financially independent, and like more physically fit, more emotionally, mentally happy. I feel like we can all agree on that.
Yeah, and I also, just want to say that we all hope that everyone who's tuning in, everyone who supports us, anyone who knows us, we hope that you get everything that you want next year as well. Be it better
I know
mental
exactly.
health or etc. Because life is tough, so and, all we have is really it's each other. So
Gay.
I couldn't have gayed that more myself.
fuck you guys. Also,
Y'all are-
you
y'all
you
are
missed Gay and
dicks.
Stress. Here's a shout out to you, Gay and Stress. Thank you for following us.
Wow.
One question I do
Big
have.
mood, Gay and Stress. Big mood.
One question I do have. Other than individually, what kind of New Year's resolutions do you guys feel for the channel as on its own for Tomogacci? What kind of New Year's resolutions do you guys want to work on? since that's something we have
We
to
want to meet
collectively.
K-pop idols.
It's not.
In 2019, yes, let's do it
2019
right
I
now.
mean,
baby.
Steph, you are gonna meet Mama.
We don't know that. Oh, since Todd
Oh.
is here now, should I talk about it? Should we talk about it?
It's gonna let's see what we
Do we
have
want to do this in
here.
chronological order?
We should do it in chronological order because I feel like it really builds and just adds to the
Okay,
frustration of the
Yay.
entirety of the event.
God. Okay, sure.
Oh, this is
Let's
really
see.
great.
Chronologically, I think right now we should talk about Todd's birthday because here's the thing: Todd's birthday is the 26th. For anyone who doesn't
Right.
know, so that's after Christmas.
For all of you just
Poor bloke.
yep, all of you that just tuned in.
But
Todd, I think
celebrated-
you have a story to tell us.
Yeah, Todd
I
celebrated their
do.
birthday like a week before with their friends.
I
Mm-hmm.
did. And so like a couple of months back, me and my friends were like chilling, and then my friend brought up how one of their friends were like, oh, they rented a kid's birthday party for an event, and I was like, it would be funny if I did that for my birthday. And then my friend looked at me and he was like, do it, you slut, do it. I was like, dude, that's so expensive. We should ask how much it is. So we did ask. It was like $150. But like he was like, "Oh, I'll pay for the 50, and all you have to do is pay for the hundo." And I was like, "Fuck, let's do it." So we went and asked around like different Jollibees. So like, "Hey, how much is your Jollibee party and what's in it?" And we were like, "Are we seriously fucking doing this?" We just kept like going back to this one place, and then finally we went there and we paid the down payment. And as we were paying it, I was laughing my ass off. Because I can't believe we're doing it. And then the guy was just laughing at me as well. Because I guess we were the first people to do that. As we were paying it, I was feeling the regret. And then like the weeks before the birthday, there was more regret. And then finally, the day came, and there was severe regret. And then afterwards,
For a brief moment.
a lot of regret. And then, hang on. Reinhardt's an asshole.
That's true.
Alright, you both are playing now.
We're both playing. Also, there's no one who we don't really have a tank on defense. That's fine. We have some
I'll
extra.
I'm
tank.
sorry.
If you guys are watching and you would like to play with Steph and Todd, please feel free to ping us, and they'll be more. As long as you're on PC, they'll be more than happy to sign up a game with you guys. So just go ahead and feel free to do that. But
I don't know why I tried that.
I'm just gonna add a little bit to Todd's tangent here
Yeah,
on
sorry
the
about
topic of no problem. On the topic of his birthday, the only thing I'm 100% aware of is the morning of, and I remember Todd messaging me on Discord, because we were supposed to work out. Haha, that didn't work out. But Todd and I had this regimen where we'd work out every other day. So I messaged him, I was like, "Yo, dude, today same time," and he's like, "I can't party," and I'm like, "Oh, what party?" And he's like, "Dude, it's the party." I'm like, I can't even begin to guess what you're talking about. It's like, it's the fucking Jollibee party, and I'm like, "Oh, that one." And it was really funny.
I wanted to sleep in.
Yeah, Todd, I could see the sweat and the anxiety on his fingertips looking at the shit he was sending me, like in the messages he was sending me. But basically, Todd, that the morning of was an absolute anxious mess, and he regretted the entire thing. He regretted spending that much money for a joke, and he wanted to just sleep in and ignore it. And I'm like, Todd, you can't do that. You're like the main part of the party. You have to go.
You are the party.
You are literally the party. Like,
yeah.
But then, Todd, how did that rest of the day go after you logged off?
It wasn't because the hosts were really, really good. They kept the party alive and everyone active. Like, I was afraid that people would be like a killjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want like people to like be like, "Hey, let's play some games," and they would be like, "Nah, we're too shy," and it would just be awkward.
Right. Okay. That's actually really like
Yeah, it's a
nerve-wracking to
legitimate
think about.
fear. So I was like, and then the party came, oh fuck!
Sorry,
And then the
we're
party
getting our
came, and I was
ass
like,
beat because
yeah. And the
yeah.
party came, and the hosts. And supposedly, there's only supposed to be 1 to 2
I don't know
hosts
why
on in a
I'm so
party.
stupid. Whatever.
For some reason,
Lol.
we had 4. We had 4 because I guess they were just super amused with the idea of us, a bunch of like 20-year-olds and above, at a party for kids, and then they had like the whole theme was for kids too. Like the whole theme was because we voted on it. The selection was like Jollibee, Funland, and then the racetrack thing, and then some Hello Kitty theme, and then
Princess.
the princess theme. Yeah, everyone chose the fucking princess theme. I was like,
I do want to add
princess.
that if you guys don't know what a Jollibee is, Todd literally celebrated his birthday in a Filipino Chuck E. Cheese, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah, it was mostly. Yeah, it was basically that.
Yep.
Oh, right.
It
Let me
was-
post this message. Sorry,
There was
But the
games
party-
and stuff.
The party wasn't bad, was it, Todd?
It wasn't bad because the hosts were really fun. Like they kept making jokes, and they didn't make us feel awkward. There was no silent moments, so it was really good.
I think it would have been really fun for the host as well, cause like usually when you're entertaining
Yeah.
kids, there are just some things that you can't say, and when it's a bunch of
It's
adults,
true.
it's a very different story.
It's true because like at one point, actually, we had some games and we had to group up to 2 teams. Well, they had to
Yes,
group up.
I
to
was
2
really hoping you'd take this story.
I was the judge, and then like, so the game was like they had to make like the first game was they had to make a group name that was based off of me and like my interests. So the girls team was like, oh, we'll be Mamamoo, and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, Mamamoo. And then the boys team was like, oh, we'll be your favorite word, which is a curse word. So their name was just basically it was putang ina. And then it was like a slang version of it. It was like nangyan. And then the judges were like, what the fuck is that? And then they said it out loud, and then the hosts just laughed out loud because they realized it was a curse word. So anytime they called on the team, they would just say beep.
Lovely.
I think
Anthony says, Judge, I sentence you to the ball pit. Can I say, does anyone have ball pits anymore? Because they're like super gross, right?
they're the most bacteria-ridden pits of despair.
They're nasty. But every time I
Yeah.
see one, I'm just like, damn, dude, I like that shit. It looks so fun.
Yeah. I want to go in the foam pit.
I feel
foam-
like I wouldn't be able to get out of a foam pit.
Yeah, no, it depends on the kind of foam pit. If you go into the square block foam pit, the harder you struggle, the more you
It's gonna
sink.
eat me.
Yeah, I want to experience that. I wanted to
Todd
die
wants to
via a
drown.
foam pit.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, Todd, drown in your sorrows, okay? Let's see. Oh my god, what just happened?
Sorry
Well.
about that.
No, sorry.
Anthony
my-
got stuck in a foam pit once for 20 minutes. I'm glad.
Oh
you
my
made it
god, I
out.
want to experience
Whoa,
that.
really?
I'm really glad you made it out okay, dude.
Did you, Anthony, I want to know, were you able to get out, like, yourself, or did someone have to come and help you?
They pulled him out and they're like, are you okay, kid?
Just like a mother is running through, please help my child!
How does that dude, that Mercy's fucking... Oh, I'm so sorry, I fucked up. I knew he had ult. Oh, he didn't get anything anyway, whatever.
Oh boy.
You needed help? Oh no!
How old
Honestly,
were you when
look-
you got stuck in the ball pit, dude?
12.
Oh.
Wow. I'm 24, and I guarantee I'd be stuck in it too if I
I'd
tried
be
right now.
terrified.
I would
Absolutely.
willingly get stuck in a foam pit.
Yeah, well, you're a special kid.
Gustav just said they had the last FAP of the year. Way to go!
Congrats. Are you sure it's the last though? Oh!
No,
I mean,
Doc,
you've
there's
still
two more
gotta-
games.
Yeah, you've got like a few more days ahead of you. That's a really
Yeah,
early
you
way
don't
to call
know.
it quits.
Is that like your New Year's resolution?
No more
fapping?
fapping is not the kind of world I want to live in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Holy crap.
I would never fap for the rest of my life if I had a girlfriend.
That's not true.
That's not true.
No, I would like. It's one of those like, would you do it? I would sacrifice fapping if that meant I could have like a stable relationship, like end game girlfriend. I would sacrifice it.
God damn.
Run, 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 run! That's 3 ults right there. Anyway, back to that part.
Gustav said, "I'm sure, almost got caught." Well, that would probably traumatize me to stop.
Yeah,
too.
I'd stop too.
You'll stop for a few months probably, and then you'll get back into it.
Yeah. Okay. So that was Todd's birthday Christmas story, and birthday story. But rolling into that, how did you guys spend your Christmas if you celebrate it?
I think I was asleep for most of Christmas. I don't even remember.
What did
But
I?
stuff isn't really Christmas.
I mean, it's not really an Asian thing, yeah. Christmas.
It's
you know.
not
Depends. It
entirely.
depends.
It's just a
Our
huge
country
propaganda
is so
thing.
Catholic, so.
Holy
Also,
crap,
I spent a lot of money before Christmas. Does that count?
That's true.
That is
No,
true.
And coincidentally, I had a lot of Christmas money because of
Congrats!
that.
Oh, this mercy went for me.
Going
No, yeah,
from
Anthony,
that.
I know it's you, buddy. I recognize you from the name.
That's so famous, man.
Shut the fuck up. Most of the people who hear from you rude person. But yeah, basically, to give you guys context, on the 24th of December, which is Christmas Eve.
Very good. Sound
I
it
know,
out.
I'm learning dates. Ooh.
Very
On the 24th,
Congratulations.
what happened was that there was a announcement for our like idol shit. For anyone who doesn't know, Todd and I and Zoe, who's not here today because Zoe's a loser, we came here for we joined. We were interested in a group called iZone, IG1, and they're a pretty new
iZone.
group. And what they are known for is basically kind of because they're new, they're having a bunch of events now. And on the 24th, they mentioned, hey, we're going to have a Christmas event. Sorry, I had the GG. We're going to have a Christmas event, and we want to give away 12 like limited edition, like one of a kind postcards and signed Polaroids. And for any of you who are collectors and things like that, you know that that stuff's really cool. So the moment I saw that, I was like, Todd, we have to do the thing. So I wanted Todd to draw something for me, but I also don't want to be an asshole. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay you to draw for me, and I'm gonna write a really heartfelt message in Korean, which I'm super confident in. So
Steph
it's kind of
tried.
like it's like instead of heartfelt. It's it's
I like
sh-
you so much is like what you probably wrote in Korean.
좋아요. 사랑해.
No,
오빠.
saranghae kimochi. Like you just start mixing up your
Kimochi,
language.
suki.
To be fair, that group is half well, not half, but like
Three.
some of them are
Not letting me join
Japanese.
your group, just so you guys know. Like,
What?
I'm in the game.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
are you? Sorry.
Okay, good.
Oh,
You
you
gotta tell
are.
me, dude.
No, it did. No. It just. I thought it would let me join you automatically. Fuck. Wait. Accept.
Let me leave
I
this.
sent
Let me
an
leave
invite.
this.
I
Fuck
sent
that.
an invite.
Okay.
I said,
We're not doing this.
no, Wolfie's.
Wait.
Wolfie was there.
Yes, come
I
back.
was there.
Why are you removing each other from the? What's happening?
No, she's in
Because
the group now,
Wolfie
she's in the
joined the
group, it's fine.
game, but she didn't join the
Okay.
group.
Okay. I'm in. Haha. Just so you know, I'm playing on the lowest setting, so I might really either be laggy or I'm not gonna see shit.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We're super distracted. But yeah, basically the thing about IG1 is that Todd charges a good living amount, okay? You know, artists need to
I
eat
wanted to
too.
give her a
That's important,
discount.
guys. Artists need to eat too. And so, Todd
Oh, I
charges
go outside.
based on how many people they draw, right? Aijuan has 12 girls.
Yeah, it was a lot of
So,
You
girls.
can do the math.
yeah,
Oh my
It's a
it
lot
was
of
god.
hours.
it was a trip.
Oh.
And for anyone who hasn't seen the concept art turned into pretty art, concept art is on Twitter, on Todd's Twitter, and I believe
It's
we
on
blogged
Twitter
it.
and Tumblr.
Yeah, it was something, and Todd turned it into something beautiful. Let me pop it up
Whoa,
on
I'm
screen.
friendly! You are
Someone's angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tumblr's a piece of shit.
I mean, that sounds like a
There it
really
is.
nice.
It's popped up on screen right now. Todd managed to do this for me. Absolutely worth the money. Personally, I think we're gonna win at least 1 out of 12, you know? If we don't win, we'd be super mad. Let's be
Oh,
real.
here it is.
We put our heart and souls into this.
Not only did you guys put your heart and soul into this, Steph, I think you literally slit your entire hand and dripped all your money into this too.
I took a half a
Yeah,
kidney out, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not half a kidney. It's more like a 16th of a kidney.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you think my kidney's worth so much.
Yeah, oh
Hmm.
wait.
Yeah, Bubbles says your prices are great. I agree. For 12 people, what I paid, it's worth it.
Thank you. It was a lot of people in a lot of hours.
It was, and you did great, honestly. Cause like I think it's cause you're also personally invested in all of them, so you're like, oh man,
So
great. And
yeah.
then we got to Yuri. Yuri.
Listen, the thing, well, it's hard drawing real people. That's why I like maximize their like very what's that called? Distinguishable feature on their face, and everyone else had one except Yuri.
Oh,
That's a shame.
Ryu says they want to join, so I'm gonna add Ryu in.
Ugh.
Look at that. Where's Ryu? There he is.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if anyone else wants
Oh
to
god,
join,
this
I
is.
believe we still have one slot open. Technically two, but
They have
one
two
saved for
slots.
Teddy, who's a loser, who's with shitty
Sorry,
internet.
I'm managing everything.
Shitty
Actually,
internet.
it would be better. It would be better if I didn't play since Gabby's in the game now, so I can moderate
Okay,
everything.
yeah, sure. Yeah, so we have two slots open if anyone wants to join us. You know, we're gonna
But
wait a lot because we're super distracted. But if you just want to hang,
I do want to say though that sounds like a really nice, happy incentive between you and Todd. But Steph, I am very well aware that you had a very terrible moment the last few days as well when
I
it came to
did.
idols
I
and money.
Anthony, yes, this is partially what I meant when I said I spent all my money on idols because that's only one of
Stuff I
the
spent a
things that I
lot on
bought.
other things.
I bought
Hmm.
a lot of other things, and another one of the things that I bought was a bunch of signed albums, and Todd's gotten their signed albums, and Zoe's gotten their signed albums, and I was thinking, when are my signed albums gonna get here? And I was
Maybe if you
tracking it
paid
this entire
for
time, and
shipping.
for some reason it said delivery on the way. I was like, great, I'm gonna get it, and then nothing. And I was like, I guess I'll sit on it for a few days. 2 days passed by, and I refreshed the page, and I see delivery failed, returning to sender. And I was like, but my center is in Korea. So I quickly called the fucking postal service. I was like, where's my mail? And they said, yeah, it's already gone. It's in Korea now. And I was just like, motherfucker, I have to pay for shipping again.
You,
Yeah.
the way you explain how you called the postal office reminds me of that one character in one of the Stephen King novels. I don't remember which one it was, but like it's the one where there's this crazy fan who's like obsessed with
Oh, I know what you're talking
the
about.
Oh,
The
author.
lady who
Yeah,
who
that's
writes books.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you're like the same thing. Where's Mario?
But I was super polite, mind you. Like I know whoever's on the customer service, it's not their fucking fault. So I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, that's fine. I guess I'll just cry myself to
Why?
sleep. It's
See,
okay.
you're the kind of person that the world could use more of because some people, I say some, I'm gonna very stress the some, but some people don't understand that just because it's the holidays
I will make
or
the
any
right
day
food.
of the year,
I'll make the
you
right
don't have to be shits to like employees trying to do their job.
I'll make the right
Literally,
food
my
assumption that
aunt.
none of our
Hi,
viewers are assholes because they're all here and they all have hearts of gold. Winky face.
Absolutely. And speaking of Hearts of Gold, Bubbles had a question. Have you guys seen the new Spider-Verse?
I have twice.
Yeah.
I'll watch
What's your
it
guys'
with Flash for
opinions?
me.
I'm gonna watch it on Tuesday.
It's
Yes,
so good.
watch
I want to
it.
watch it again.
We should watch it together when it's out. Not
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
out.
Nah, can we do that? We should.
We'll all just Discord call on the movies.
Ryu wants to watch
All
it
right.
as well. It's great. Bubbles has
can't-
seen it 3 times.
Oh,
Damn.
It looks like Bubbles beat your record, Todd. Bubbles
Damn
has
it,
seen
no, I have
three
to watch it
times.
2 more
Love
times.
so
This is not a competition, guys.
Look,
Please.
it's so good.
It's not a competition, but if it were, Bubbles is winning.
God damn it.
Yeah. Bowles is winning. Honestly, though, like I
Rio's gonna
highly
play
recommend to
Mercy,
go watch. And
I really
also,
wanna
the album
drive.
is so on point. I fucking
Damn
love the album.
Yeah, I've seen the trailers and the music that they use for it is absolutely phenomenal. My favorite ones, by bias, only because I like the lore, is Nor
Oh.
Spider-Man and Gwen.
Gwen Spider-Man.
Gwen.
I
Spider-Man.
like I said, I
Gwen.
love girls. So.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wanted to get a
Like-
Spider-Gwen hoodie, but like it's white, and I don't trust myself with white clothes.
It's true.
Really?
Dude,
It's interesting because like normally when you like draw yourself, you do dress ups for anything, your preferred color is white sometimes.
Because it's a nice. I don't have to color it in and stuff.
My fucking god!
It's so easy to draw.
It's
I don't have to worry about what
really
color.
bad.
The white is a nice. I have a white shirt, but like if I had to wear a white jacket and white pants, that's a
Ooh.
no go.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's true.
They got a Moira. Bet. They got a sniper too.
Let's see.
Oh, Zane!
Just throwing out real quick in light of New Year's and keeping up with what we're looking forward to in the future. If you guys haven't yet, or if you guys are new here, please feel free to follow us under the same handle, Tomogacci, on our Twitter. We currently do not have a Tumblr because we don't trust Tumblr right now. But if you would like to keep up to date through Tumblr,
Oh shit.
you can totally follow Todd instead, just on his personal account. He does make most of the announcements for us on that platform. And if you guys want the quickest updates and announcements, we also have a Discord, and that's where we're getting most of our questions. Please feel free to join that too.
Oh, I need to come back. Two. Oh, random fire strike. Get him. Punish him. Punish this bitch. Oh, May, you asshole.
Look at that shot!
Ah! Uh-oh, I already just
Fucking
used my...
God, I sucked ass.
Well, I mean, sure, they're not on the point, so
Nice,
I'll
nice,
stay
nice.
here while y'all fight.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Ow! There's the widow still behind us?
Got her.
Oh, that's
That's an
funny.
interesting rotation.
Okay. What's next on the agenda?
So, one thing that we do have on our agenda here, there is a small little announcement that we'd like to make as a collective team. Sorry, Zoe, you're not here. We miss you. But we talked about it
Rest in
briefly,
peace.
and we've
Extra help for
decided,
y'all.
within the realms of 2019, if things are starting to look more in favor financially, Tomogacci is planning to start giveaways. So best way to keep up to date with those, not sure what we're giving away yet. We did talk about probably maybe purchasing a game with our collective funds and giving that away to a special follower. If you guys would like to keep up to date with that, please follow our Twitter and Discord. That is where the most
Most
up to date announcements, will be. More on that when that's more
Oh,
solidified.
I got
But
squished.
be sure to spread the word for us, because you all are lovely, and we would love to meet more of you lovely hearts. If you guys got any friends that are looking for new podcasts, let them know that potential giveaways are coming out. And that's one of the New Year's resolutions we have at Tomogacci, is finding ourselves in a more financially stable situation where we can give back to our small little growing community, because we
We
do
want to
love you
get to
guys,
100
and we're
followers.
we're constantly thinking about how we can keep this entertaining for you guys. As much as
Yeah.
we enjoy what we're doing, we want to.
Listen, we're gonna be honest. We want to be like famous and bula mula, but at the same time,
Oh
we would
yeah,
never sacrifice like people.
of course.
Yeah, and so
Shit.
like, you guys are essentially, when you support us, be it financially or just, hang out with us,
By
we
views and
appreciate it
stuff.
so
Yeah.
fucking much. We're all lonely people.
It's like as much as I want to get like bigger with this channel and as with this group, my biggest goal here is actually to be so like successful with this channel that we can just give giveaways
Yeah,
every
I just want
goddamn
to give,
time.
some of the
Yeah,
YouTubers
that's
where they're
literally
like,
all I want to do.
some of
Yeah.
the YouTubers, they're like, oh, we'll do a giveaway and shit. I'm just like, yeah, that's what I want to do, dude. I just want to like give people
Yeah.
shit. Bob, no! Bob,
Oh.
damn it!
Are you
But
okay? Ah!
that's I'm not sure what
that hurt.
else.
Oh.
I didn't get to really talk about my New Year's resolutions. Granted, it's not that important. Like it's generally the same thing. As being wanting to be more fit, wanting to be more engaged in the channel. But a little bit of self-advertisement here, if you guys aren't aware.
Oh my
Todd
God.
is our main artist, the boss, but I'm also
How did
a
this?
amateur artist as well.
No, Todd!
I am working on a original webcomic that is actually
Oh, that's
40
good.
plus pages done. The prologue is done, and my New Year's resolution is to successfully continue that project and hopefully have more people engage with the story that I have written for it. If you guys don't know about it, or if you guys are interested, it's called In Fragments. The main medium platform you can find that is on Tumblr. Just In Fragments Official. The little icon for the profile is an eye and a flower. Let's see. Where can you see it? So it's called In Fragments. I can type, I swear.
Oh, that hurt.
Just like that. That's my original web series comic that I'm working on aside from this podcast.
Oh, I
So,
lagged badly.
as much as you guys can support this channel, supporting all of Todd and me individually, and like what Steph and Zoe want to do, also really helps us. Like coming into the New Year's, like I said, like we stress a lot. I'm running in circles saying the same goddamn thing, but man, do we love you guys, because starting off in a podcast with just a small idea, hoping to polish a turd. Like our turnout for what we've expected when we started is already so much more than
That's
we were.
true.
We were literally
Don't
expecting.
want to watch us because
Yeah, we were literally expecting when
One.
we were expecting that watch counter at the bottom of our lives just to be us watching ourselves for audio check and stuff. But we really do appreciate you guys and thank you for the support.
Anthony
You know what?
says eventually it'll be shiny, and Bubbles says
We
it'll
will
be Stan, y'all. Thanks. I
Yeah.
love being stand. It's the first time in my life.
Anthony says that y'all are famous to me, but spreading all will potentially make you bigger, and that's exciting. Really, that's honestly all we can hope for. Is just
Yeah, let's
people.
spread the word.
Yeah.
Spread the good
So a
word.
genuine
Jesus
interest in what we
Christ.
have to do is just all we could ever ask for. But eventually, yes, Anthony, we will be that shiny mega evolution Pokemon that we all dream to be.
Nerd.
Absolute
Nerd.
nerd, you're right. You know what's really stupid about that reference is
That's a legit
my
new
favorite
account.
region is Alola, literally only because it's based on where I was born. I'm so biased to that region.
That's. I mean,
It's a
Alola
good
was
region.
a good thing as well.
Yeah, it's
Bubbles
like
asked,
really
what's our
cute
favorite
though.
Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon, guys? Also, before that, shout out to
Ooh.
Panda
Eevee.
Caramessi. Carmessi.
Caramus.
Carmessi. Sorry, I called you Carm.
Eevee.
You're sweet.
Eevee.
Your favorite one, Todd's
Life.
okay. in case you haven't heard him screaming, Todd's favorite Pokemon
Eevee!
Eevee! Okay.
Oh god, I'm lagging. Oh my god, my frame
Ooh,
rate.
Anthony
dropped so
says his
hard.
favorite Pokemon is Turtwig. That's actually a really good one.
Turtwig
He's
is
cute.
adorable, dude.
Yeah.
Love that stupid little thing. Charizard is so popular. Like, I don't blame anyone for liking Charizard because he's so cool. Shiny Charizard,
Yeah.
especially. Damn.
Word.
I really love
I love
Turtwig
Growlithe.
because his final form is just a bonsai tree, a
Yeah,
turtle
he's like a
bonsai
big
tree.
turtle.
How can you fucking hate that?
He's a turtle tank.
Mhm.
What's your so
love
is
him.
Turtwig your favorite as well?
No. Honestly, my favorite was Bone.
Oh, get fucking G.
When I was younger, I thought Cubone was so cool because he used the bone as I was a
Cubone
weeb
is depressing.
when I was younger. Yeah, but that's kind of why I liked him. Not because he was depressing, but because his story was so hard and like
Oh, shit.
his like
Fucking
he's
Ola.
just a very hard, sad little creature that's just trying his
you.
best. I love him.
Thank you. That hurt.
Things I want to see in like the Pokemon anime.
Ryu
is, like...
says that Eevee is a symbol of LGBT because it can evolve into the rainbow. And
Nice! I'm
fucking
really good.
yes, just absolutely right. If we can't have the Overwatch gay parade, at least Pokemon will do it for us.
I
Yeah, no.
mean, Overwatch Gatorade is
Genji,
fucking
no.
asleep.
Bye,
Yeah, they've
Genji.
been pretty.
Can't save
Mhm.
you.
Let's see.
Hey, whore.
So
think I didn't hear
You
that?
might want to get on the on the
Yeah,
chair.
come on.
Oh!
I got
My
him.
favorite Pokemon's Umbreon. I don't
Umbreon?
like that Todd
That's
and
a
I
good
like
one.
the same family, but I like Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon is my baby. It's not
Ooh,
like
shiny
league,
too.
it's not league viable, but I just really like the design.
God, what a fucking nerd.
That's true.
dare you.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time
Fred.
on Pokemon, dude.
Mhm.
Oh,
Panda. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher it too. Panda
I'm so
Car
sorry.
Messi said. Also, I was laughing at you guys trying to pronounce my name.
Hey, listen, I'm illiterate. Half
Could
the
you
time.
could you write it phonetically for us? Is it Carmessi? Is that's how I'm Carmessi?
Karmase?
Could you write it
Ah,
phonetically for
shit, that
us
hurt.
into the chat so we could say it right, or we could just call you Panda and stop making fools of ourselves?
But I want to respect
you,
their
Widow.
name as well.
Right? Yeah.
God damn.
Sorry, my ball went everywhere.
Your fucking balls, man!
Sorry, dude. I don't know how to control these balls. Oh
No,
no!
Roadhog, why did you go up so far? Oh, not again.
I'm sorry.
so-
Stop.
Ah! Behind us! Oh, so, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I see that.
Ah!
Mama si mama sa.
Oh god, you guys all died.
Mama si mama sa mamako sa.
Oh shit,
Mama
we
si mama
stand
sa
Maddie?
mamako
Who's
sa.
Maddie? Maddie? Madison? Are we talking about Madison?
What?
No, we are not talking about Madison.
Control your juice
Bubble
balls.
said,
I'm
oh shit, we stand
trying.
Maddie.
It doesn't listen.
I
I like how you threw it when you guys don't have healing time.
Listen, things happen!
God.
So sticking to the
I
theme of how we're talking about the holidays and New Year's, I just want to share my Christmas
God.
experience.
Why did you guys?
I only did this a few days
Oh.
ago, but I spent my holidays building up and doing the most festive thing you could do
No.
during that Christmas
No,
Yuletide
fuck.
season. I spent 6 hours in a DMV
Okay.
Feels
Anyways.
bad.
because
I'm off that bullshit.
because I needed to be a good boy and register my car into the new state that I'm living in.
Classic
But that's how
Good boy.
the rest of my holidays literally built up itself into. Is I spent most of my savings on just replacing my car license plates. It's Spanish, so Carmessi.
Messi is.
Carmessi would be the closest, but I'm good with just Panda. Okay,
Hi,
Panda.
Panda.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm squeezing.
I
Squeeze
know.
harder.
If I really gotta do this bullshit.
All right.
Fucking A, dude.
No!
Oh,
Oh, whore!
shit.
No!
Get you off. Can't fight.
You
I haven't
fucker.
used my ult. I keep forgetting I have ult.
Woohoo!
Where's Hard and Heart?
Gotta
Yeah,
fix
that's a
that
huge
little
component to
diva.
Overwatch.
Fuck it! I got this shit!
Thanks, little
Where,
diva.
mother? Nope.
I'm fucking lagging so badly.
It's okay, dude.
I
We're playing
missed like an
casual. I just feel
idiot.
bad
I
for
know.
you.
I feel bad for all our teammates.
Big mood.
Hey, Moira.
I cannot.
How would you
I-
feel about?
I just feel bad.
Oh my god, not again! God,
Where's our Bob? Where's our Bob?
I don't know! That's why I'm like,
Bob is dead.
fuck!
Bob is dead. Bob is dead.
Our Bob is in though! Hey, top right, Ash is just
Anthony
top right.
asks on our Twitch chats, favorite holiday memory or the funniest holiday memory you have?
Oh,
Let me
Jesus.
see. I'm gonna think. Tell me what I want to do.
Someone getting drunk
okay,
last
sure,
year.
don't give me a chance to think.
Yeah, I
But,
don't you need to think. You have a lot of funny stories.
that's true. Don't drag
Oh,
me
I have
like this,
one.
though. I'm trying to think of what kind of story I have.
Oh,
We
shit,
had Singapore last year. That was
Yeah.
some fun stuff.
Yeah, that was
You guys did that during Christmas, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. I have the
Yeah.
videos on my Snapchat.
Last
So
year
for-
had to be the best.
So for those of you that don't know, I'd argue that. For those of you that don't know, most of us, especially me with the others, have never met each other before. We all met online, and
Yes,
last
I-
year in 2017,
I fucking
Gabby,
knew it.
Steph, and Todd, alongside another friend of ours, we're not sure exists because Australia is a
Shut
fake
up.
place, but
Anyway,
the three of them met each other for the first time face to face. After how many years of knowing each other? Maybe 5, even 6,
almost
maybe.
2 years. Bubbles says. Bubbles has
Yes.
better track of this time
Okay.
than us.
Seriously?
2018 has been so like weird and messy. Like I have no idea
what
what
do you mean
Yeah.
2 years?
2018.
No, I'm
Yeah, but
dead.
anyway,
I'm
so
sorry.
last year, they're saying is probably the best memory they've had of Christmas because they spent a week in Singapore together, renting out a B&B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They rented out a B&B, and they all got to fucking do what I wish I could do with them. So now they all have officially met each other. I'm the only one that hasn't seen their faces all the way here. Shitty America.
Listen, there's always next time.
That would do this.
Yeah.
No,
It's really
my God.
I legitimately can't remember my Christmases because
Fuck you, whore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Teddy's mic is iffy.
it's not so much my mic as just my internet
No.
connection cutting out. I'm really sorry.
Ketab's spot 13. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm not
Defeat. Welcome to the
yeah,
stream. Defeat.
Yeah, he switched to Doom
Sorry.
last week for that push. That shit hurt. That was not cool to deal with.
But anyway, I can't remember.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
I spent almost 7 years, 6 years, 7 years of my Christmases moving houses when I was living in Hawaii because my parents and I were just jumping from house to house to house because one way or another we got kicked out. Not evicted or anything for late payments, but it's either our neighbors sucked or something with our landlord. But I can't honestly remember the last time I've spent Christmas like chilling. And I think it's probably this Christmas was the first time I just sat at home and like nothing emotionally draining happened to me.
I'm glad. No, everyone
Yeah.
deserves
First
a
time
chill
for
Christmas.
everything. Next year you'll be emotionally exhausted
What do you say? We can't hear you.
Because what?
because maybe we'll meet up next year. I don't know.
Cool.
Why are you meeting next year?
Why not?
Sure.
So, why not?
Sure.
I mean, Something that we as a group are trying to put together. We're not sure yet on the plans. I am trying my god dang damnedest to get to Asia by summer or late or beginning of fall this year, so I can meet Todd and Steph. Panda says, last Christmas, my friend drew a dick on one of my mom's friend's cars, but we didn't realize it was the pastor and his wife's car, and they drove with a spitting dick all the way home.
No, the most important facet is that it's not just a normal dick; it's a spitting dick. That's so good.
It's the best kind of dick.
Oh no! You're fucked up,
Hey,
Todd. What
guys.
happened?
What did Todd do?
Todd died.
Todd
Oh,
died?
good job. Todd's right there. Nope. Bye, Todd.
Yeah, I got murdered.
Hey Todd, I see you on the bridge. Hello.
What? Oh.
I think who draws the most dick out of all of us? I think it's me, right?
You!
Pretty sure it's
Probably.
you.
I'm pretty sure it's you.
Like,
You're the only one that draws the. Ah!
listen. Here's the thing. Todd and Teddy are actual artists, right? They do actual art and commissions and stuff. So
Oh,
like
stop.
they have things to do with their creativity and their pen, and Gabby is a writer and she can busy herself with like exercising and like sex and dating and actually getting people.
What the?
Also, like,
Wow.
Wolfie gets some, so.
Wolfie's the only
we're
one that
all-
gets some.
everyone, Yeah.
In
This is like
contrast, I have nothing to do to entertain myself, so I just draw dicks.
Oh my god.
Like I can't draw. You've seen my drawing skills.
They're beautiful, Steph. What are you saying?
Shut your mouth. don't even.
How dare you?
Kita BS bot says PLDC, and I'm killing myself because I feel like that's an abbreviation for something and I can't remember.
Ketab spot, shut the fuck up.
Wait, Todd also draws dick too, though, like that dolphin.
Shut the
I
fuck
remember
up.
that.
Why is everyone always bringing up my past?
Because it's there, you can't deny it.
I remember the dolphin dick. Anthony says, one holiday I fell in the snow and got sick for some unknown reason. The reason was ice and snow in my underwear.
I think that's kind of known, dude. I'm pretty sure that's like dick hypothermia, basically.
Dick hypothermia?
I'm really glad they didn't freeze off. That's the most important part.
Well, I feel they retract way into the body, so I don't think it can freeze
Yeah, but
off.
it's still cold, you know? Like, if
man,
the
that's
blood
so
flows, fucked.
What
Hold on.
worst case scenario is that it shrivels up into your body, and then the sac like shrivels and like freezes to shut, so the balls can't come back down.
What the fuck did I just hear?
That would be the worst thing.
I don't know, but that's a good thing.
No, it
What?
doesn't sound like
I
a
am
good
so
thing,
sorry,
no.
Rosie. I left you out there for a game. I left the dog
Ryu
out
says,
to go
wear
use
some
my head."
pants, Tony. I
I mean,
agree.
he's wearing pants. Like, his problem was that he was also wearing underwear, but he didn't change it. I don't know why. If it felt wet and cold, please change things.
Okay, speaking of foreign objects in pants, I have a funny story about a childhood friend.
Oh,
Because
boy.
we were all young ones, and we were all still experiencing holding in our sphincters and learning potty training, you know? We were all there. So,
Shit. Haha,
when
just realized
I-
it's 12.
when I was younger, like in grade school... Oh, do you have to go, Gabby?
Yeah, I got a dinner. I'm sorry.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, bye,
No
problem.
Gabby.
Everyone, let's give a round of applause again for our sugar mama, Gabby Okami Inu.
There we go.
Convenient.
All right. You want to wish our chat Happy New Year's and stuff since it's the last one.
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Everyone, a happy new year, and I will see you next year, of course. And may all your wishes come true.
Yay!
Yay! Now it will come true because she said that.
Yay.
All right, bye,
Put on that.
Gabby.
Put on that gay dust. Free.
Yep. Bring. I like the sound effect. Anyway, going back to things in pants, back in that stage of our lives where where we were still learning how to like use the bathroom properly. I'm sure everyone's experienced that point at a younger time. It's like I know how to use the bathroom, but when should I use the bathroom? So like
Well,
I'm sure everyone's experienced the whole I can hold it. I want to play longer, and that's what my friend did. So we were in the playground, and my friend shat himself in the middle of playing tag with us. So as he was running, he like imagine someone running and then immediately crouching into a fetal position and then just staying like that. Like he wasn't on his side in fetal position or anything. He was just in fetal position sitting on the ground. And then we're like, I'm not gonna give out his name because that would
Might be
suck.
tuning in.
But
Yeah, that's a 30. Unless
was
like
it
okay,
Teddy?
So-
the way I see it, if it's someone you don't talk to anymore, like it's a distant like acquaintance, you can drop a name. They probably won't
I
ever
mean,
know.
let's
That's just
let's-
not.
Give him a student.
let's
Give him a
not.
student. Who is it?
We can
It's,
call him
it's
Teddy.
Tommy.
Okay, look,
Teddy.
let's call him A because his name actually started with an A.
Okay.
But we're like, dude, A, are you okay? And of course,
Are
we
you
didn't
okay?
talk like that because we were in the 4th grade. So we were like, are you okay? And A was just like, I think I just pooped my pants. And then we were all standing there like, did you really? He's like, yeah. What do I do? And then before we could begin to give advice, solid advice as 4th graders. He then proceeds to grab fistfuls of dirt and shove it in his pants. And we're like, what are you doing? And he's just like, I don't know what to do. I think this will get rid of the smell. And so he proceeds to shovel handful after handful into his pants, hoping to mask the stinky shits that he had just produced.
I
And that's the
amazed.
last memory I have of him.
Wait. 4th grade and you're learning how to bathroom? What?
I don't know, like maybe it wasn't 4th grade, maybe it was younger than that, but like 4th grade seems to be the optimal grade that people give when they try to tell a young story. I just know I was in grade school. I definitely wasn't past 6th grade yet. Maybe it was 3rd or 2nd, but super, super young. And yeah, that's the funniest shit story I have, because looking back on it, I think he was trying to use the dirt as like
That's
how
for like cat
like,
litter?
like cat litter, exactly.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But there you go. So Anthony, if you feel bad about having dick thermia, my friend shot himself. My friend shot himself and then proceeded to mask it with the playground dirt.
I don't think he masked it. I'm pretty sure he just gave himself
What did
major
they
like
just make him look like
rashes.
a bigger shit?
He gave himself a dick yeast infection.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. KatoBot says, I guess it was a pretty shitty story.
Whoa. It's been an hour. Well, we can go for 30 more minutes, yeah?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. For those of you who just tuned in, we will have a replay on our YouTube channel under the same name, Tomogacci. If you guys would like to listen to the stream for its entirety, for whatever you've missed. And once again, going back on what we have available, please feel free to follow us on our Twitter, on our Discord, all under the same handle. And also, if you'd like to give that little extra boost of support, please feel free to follow our individual accounts as well. Todd and I are artists, and we work on individual, independent projects. And just the views and the follows and the likes for this channel and for all of us collectively really helps out. And that's the kind of positive energy we'd like to give out for the rest of you guys going into 2019.
I love positive energy.
Bubbles asked if we have a schedule. Actually, we're trying to do like twice a month at this day and time.
We're shooting for monthly Saturdays at anywhere between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., give or take, for emergencies and stuff like that.
We might also shoot for like if I do an art stream, I might just do it here on Tomogacci, so that way we can get to the goals of the Twitch partnership thing.
Mm-hmm. Bubbles said, "Yay! I'm gonna commission Todd soon, and I can't wait. And I followed your comic, excited to read. Bubbles, if I could give you a huge hug, I would, because you have a fucking bubbly heart of gold."
In the future, will you let people sub here? If Twitch lets us, yeah, absolutely. We for those of you who don't know, because we didn't know personally like how Twitch work. Basically, you need to meet like certain milestones in hours streamed and viewership and stuff like that in order to have people sub to you and give you biddies. And so when Slash
Biddies on these titties. Sorry.
maybe in the future, Teddy. Maybe you'll have that one day.
I cannot wait for the
Biddies
moment
on
I
the
can say
titties.
thank you for those biddies on these titties.
Yeah, when we hit those milestones, absolutely we'll turn on subs if anyone wants to sub to us, and we'll give you we'll give you a shout out and all the good stuff. We'll figure out like inc incredible things that we can give you
We're feeling
as
it out.
subbers. Yeah.
Panda says that they're sleepy, and we absolutely love and appreciate that you're here despite the sleepiness, but please go to sleep if you're tired.
Please do, yeah. Tamagotchi Road to PewDiePie 2.0. Oh, I mean,
But maybe not PewDiePie. We're aiming for maybe Rooster Teeth, you know?
Okay, look, as much as those comparisons are flattering, I don't want to be the next Rooster Teeth. I want to be the first Tomogacci.
Oh,
Yeah,
big
but,
goals, big moon. I understand that. I want to be. I mean, I'm the same. I want to be the first Tamagotchi, but also at the same time, let's choose people who are also not problematic because we'd like to be less
Absolutely.
problematic, but we're absolutely going to be super problematic because
we're already
emotionally
problematic. Oh, fuck my asshole! He killed himself!
Red 13-0. I don't know what 0 is in Roman numerals, but thank you for the follow and hope you have a great time here. Bubble says, I will throw biddies at your titties violently. And I cannot wait.
I'll draw that. What do biddies look like?
Can you draw me on my knees ripping my shirt open with biddies thrown at me violently? Yep. You know what? I can draw that too. Oh yeah, Steph, actually, you draw it for me, please?
I swear to God, everyone loves my drawing because it's so poo-poo.
No, because it's so good!
Don't fucking, don't
question us.
Tig old Anthony says, Tig old biddies, and you know me so well, my dude.
I'm so bad at this game. Oh.
I'm watching you do this, and I'm crying because I can't do any better.
Okay, yeah. Man, you guys have things to your name, but I don't. I think for 2019, my hope is that other than Tomogacci, maybe I get my own name out. I don't know how.
Steph,
I don't write anymore.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but you're gonna be known as the main major winner for the iZone contest. No, you're gonna be known as the winner of the iZone contest.
I don't know about that.
No,
you're gonna be known as the one who keeps selling Cheon. She's the best.
Hang on. Panda Kermesi says sleep is for the weak, and they're weak. They are going to sleep. Take care, dude, or dudette. You know.
Oh, they're from Detroit.
Being from Detroit, I'll have fun trying to tell the difference between fireworks and gunshots. JK. Stay safe.
Surreal.
Panda, stay safe. We love you. Thank you so much for coming into the stream. I love Detroit City by Kiss. I can't say I've been, but I hope you have a great, happy New Year's. We can't wait to see you in 2019. Sleep well.
Honestly, yeah, sleep well. Take care. You know, stay safe as well. We love you.
Anthony says Stapler.
Stapler.
You have raid leader to your name.
Yeah, well, no one listens to me when we raid, so it's okay. I'm emotionally fucking traumatized. Okay, here's the thing about when. Okay, for those, I don't think most of you would know this because we don't really let it get known much. But when I play MMOs like Final Fantasy 14, I play it with a bunch of other people like the Nixer and their friends over at Sinbin. And we kind of have an 8 stack, but not really. That's a full party. And I'm the one who has to come up with all the instructions and stuff. But because it's a casual group, I can't be like, okay, be super serious, because that's no fun. So, my instructions are like super stupid sounding. They're like, okay, you see the poo? The poo, don't step in the poo. If the poo is bad, don't die. I'm the healer, I'll let you die. I'm not gonna heal you. It'd be like, okay, you see the big boy? Don't touch the big boy until I say you touch the big boy.
Steph, do you know what I would do to have a leader like that?
And then I drew a bunch of diagrams, and apparently no one can understand them because they're in paint.
They're in paint? What?
No one can understand them. It's not because you drew it in paint. It's because you drew it with a mouse. And
Yeah,
on
well,
paint.
you know what? Ow, Tracer, no. Don't touch the big boy. I mean, that's a general rule of thumb. Don't touch the big boy. Big boys are
I've never
scary.
done raids, so I don't know.
What did you just say?
I've never done raids.
Oh, I
so
thought you were gonna
wouldn't know.
say I'm not straight, so I'm like, yeah, I know.
Well, that's also true.
Ah, no! Dameo.
Anthony says we just couldn't get to the actual rating because B and the rat.
Yeah, we have a friend whose time commitment management skills are not the best.
Our poo poo.
Poo poo, like the poo poo. You have to avoid. Oh
No!
Like the poo poo you eat in. They eat the poo poo.
Da poo poo. But yeah, I mean, I used to write. I don't want to be known as that one crazy IG1 fan. They're gonna disband in 2.5 years.
Shut up.
I think this is what they're asking, but Kato BS Bot says, "Do y'all okay Minecraft?"
Minecraft.
Airplay.
I think we've dropped off of Minecraft quite a bit. Like, I know Minecraft is a homo thing to do, but I used to Minecraft. Stop. Oh my god, that hook. But we haven't played it recently. But if you guys want to watch us Minecraft, by all means. If you have any suggestions for like good mods as well, please let us know, because we don't really keep in the know.
We can build the big towering dig.
Can we talk about this?
Can we build something else?
We can play Minecraft. We're not sure how to set up Minecraft though.
I can set it up.
Stephanie will set up Minecraft. I got it for free from a good friend, Frosty.
Yeah, Daniel.
But
Daniel
then we all
super big on all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Daniel loves giving his friends gifts.
Shout out to Daniel.
Even though
he's not here, but I love Daniel.
Daniel, come home. I think he's home.
He's home, but he's busy with Nikki and Andrew right now.
Yeah, he's busy with his big gay family.
I wish we could. I mean, we are a big gay family.
I was gonna be offended if you said you wish you could have a big gay family.
Our big gay family and community. We're homo.
Andrew, Frosty, and Daniel, and Nixie all live in one house, and it's like goals.
But they live in Alabama, so that's like
whatever.
Sweet home Alabama.
Look, we can live somewhere like, I don't know, New Zealand.
Yeah, no, the plan was like somewhere nice like New Zealand or hey, Japan is giving away free homes, but it's to Japanese people. We need a Japanese member.
I'm Chinese. You guys stole the language from my people. Do I count?
I'm full Chinese. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you may be full Chinese, but I am also Chinese, and Todd didn't fucking believe me when I said I was Chinese.
Yin was never brought up!
I'm just saying.
You're not even half Chinese, you're a quarter Chinese.
Okay, I didn't say I was half. I said maybe I did say half. Okay, I'm part Chinese, but I don't know if this was brought up on stream. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give you a story of how Todd and I met. We met on Tumblr. The end. But anyway, after we met on Tumblr, because we were in the same fandom at the time, we were talking, and after getting to know each other, you know, I learned Todd was from the Philippines, and I was like, dude, I'm Filipino, and we were excited, cause you know, hey, Asian. But then, you know, I'm offended that I've known Todd for like 6 years.
Why are you
going on
offended when
7.
it's never been brought up?
I was brought up. Okay,
It was never brought up.
deep breaths. Okay, honey, sweetie, I'm gonna need you to tone it down here. I'm telling I'm talking now. But anyway, so we met. Like I can almost bet anything that when we were getting to know each other and we revealed that we were both Filipino. You know what? Thinking about it, I would absolutely bet anything. I guarantee that I told Todd I'm also Chinese.
There was literally no reason for you to ever bring that up.
Yes, there was, because
What
when we first met each other and wanted to get to know each other, and then found out where we were from, and then found out we were both Filipino, I would have said I'm also Chinese. I
highly doubt you mentioned that to me.
No.
Yes,
I
I will
think
bet my mother.
I will bet my mother, my Chinese
No
mother.
betting mothers, please. This is a gamble-free zone.
Boo!
Anyway, I'm Chinese. That's all. That's it. That's the story.
He is quarter Chinese.
I am quarter Chinese. That doesn't mean I'm not Chinese.
I'm just saying. Christ.
Okay.
Minecraft
Anyway.
with fans would be fun, Kita says. I agree. We could play that sometime.
But I'm Jamaican, no one thinks I am because I sound white and have
I feel like
a
it's
Jew
very difficult to tell,
A Jew fro.
like, race sometimes. Like, I noticed that some people, depending on where you grow up, it's easier to tell the difference between different races. Like, for me, I could tell the difference between a Chinese, a Japanese, and a Korean, but I know for a fact that a lot of people can't.
Yeah, I think
Whereas
it's
for other people.
It's how we're growing up. I'm sorry, but it's like how we're raised too. Like Asians know Asians, and most whites can kind of see the like French trait or Scottish trait and whatever.
Most. Oh,
Like-
Crazy.
Like it's interesting to think about that too. How easy, because I'm pretty sure if you put me in a room with variants of Asian, I would be able to tell too. I'm almost positive, but like in the same breath, could not do that for white people. And like I also would probably have a hard time differentiating like the types of African descent as well, like Jamaican to Brazilian to stuff like that. I couldn't tell, but like that just comes with how you were raised and who you're surrounded with. So I guess we just have to practice to be able to tell our own race apart.
ASMR-ish.
I'm sorry, Ryu, whose voice is soft? Is it mine?
Steph-
I have to adjust it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, horror. Oh, horror.
My audio jack's gone
No!
to shit.
Why do you hate me, Doomfist?
Speaking of not being able to tell races apart, I was born and raised in Hawaii, and one of the main things about that state is that white, like, I'm pretty sure it's the only American state like it, but in Hawaii, white ethnicities is the biggest minority. Like, everyone is Asian. So, like, I remember when I grew up, it was weird to see white people for me, and not in a like a derogatory what's the word, discriminative way, but I just remember that, you know, it was me getting to know that race rather than me trying to grow up and feel like I was the minority. And where was I going with that? I
Jesus.
think it's just I think it's just interesting to think about. Oh yeah, when I moved away from Hawaii, that's why I was talking about it. When I moved away from Hawaii, of course I was expecting the culture shock and like the experiences of being in a non minority group. But when I first moved to Washington, I don't live there anymore. But when I first moved there, for some reason, people, not a lot of people that I came across knew what a Filipino was. They all thought I was Mexican, and I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, I think depending on where you stay, I feel like Asians are more prevalent along the super west coast, right? Like the lower west coast. I don't know.
Yeah,
America.
America. I'm
America.
not entirely proud of it, but if you had to be anywhere on the American grid, I highly recommend the West Coast because less douchebags. Still douchebags, but less.
Come to Asia.
Eh,
Okay.
It still has a lot of douchebags, but they're your
they're
race
like
of
polite
douchebags.
douchebags. They're like
No,
rules.
very
Well,
polite douchebags.
you know
Rules.
what it is that there's douchebags, but they cannot be racist douchebags because you're in Asia, and I'm Asian.
Oh no,
So
no. I
like,
mean, they can't be racist to us, but they can be
That's what
totally
you think.
racist other ways.
right. I mean, okay, I absolutely take that back. Like, a person can still be very racist and discriminatory to their own race. So
Yeah.
that's stupid though. Going to like I don't know, for example, the Philippines, and then some Filipino trying to bash me for being Filipino.
Oh, dude, we fucking hate ourselves.
It's true.
I mean, I don't. I like being Filipino.
Yeah, well, it's
It's
more
toxic.
like
You're
because
the only
people are
one.
fucking it so bad. It's a lot of how we act that's very disgraceful.
Oh yeah,
A lot of countries complain about Filipinos.
that's unfortunate.
But like our culture is cool. It's just the people.
I mean, not to say it's in the same severity, but like it's like people saying all men are. It's like all Filipinos are, and it's like that's not true.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's very
it's
easy
just
to
generally.
group
Hey Todd,
things.
Kata says
Here.
something in Filipino. Please translate and say it for us.
Yun din kasi mga Pinoys. It be like that sometimes.
Are you fucking kidding?
I'm gonna have to
No,
remember
no, no.
that.
It's actually uh that's just how Filipinos are. So basically, it'd be like that.
It be like that sometimes.
Like if I actually translate, it'd be like that sometimes in Tagalog. It would be like, I'll type it out later.
Just say it for me. Whisper it in my ear.
It'd be like that sometimes. Ganyan siya minsan. Ah!
That almost sounded like Asian rather than Filipino.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like you know
Now
how
you're being
in
racist. What does that mean?
because the Filipino language in itself is like a very harsh sounding one. Like it's rough, but like
Really?
um in my opinion, when I listen to my mom and my grandma talk, it's
It
like
depends on
very
the accent too.
yeah, but like I guess for their accent, it's really rough. But like not I wouldn't say Chinese, but like I guess listening to
Are they blue on their
Korean
alts?
or Japanese, it sounds more like fluid, and that kind of sounded fluid, more fluid than I'm used to for a Filipino phrase.
Well, that's because is that the other thing about Filipino is that we have so many languages.
That's
Like
true.
Tagalog is just one of them, and then there's like a bunch of other dialects, and that I'm not even gonna go into because I don't know half of them.
I only know Tagalog and Ilocano, and
Yeah,
that's not
With
that's
Asian languages in general, there tends to be, because of the long history, there tends to be a lot of
yeah.
dialects. So it's very
hmm
fascinating, but also a pain in the ass.
Kata says the Filipino accent borrows from a lot, be like Bisaya, etc., etc.
Visaya.
Malaya? Malay?
Visaya is basically like one of the main islands.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
See,
Visaya is the
I'm
really
learning.
harsh sounding one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. As a Filipino, I really want to go see the Philippines once at least in my life, and I feel like visiting Todd would be the most ideal way to do it.
I say go for it. Next year, 2019, baby.
Were you supposed to
Yeah,
say?
I gotta bring it back to the New Year's. New Year's, new fears, guys. Speaking of fears, my fear is if I go to the Philippines, I
losing
get
your
mugged.
albums.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
look, it depends on where you are.
No, I'm totally gonna get mugged no matter where.
No, it's fine.
so I say we actually call that the last game for the night, for the stream
Mhm.
at least.
Sure, yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Um, if you guys want to continue playing, feel free
Nah.
to.
Yeah.
Nah, we're gonna call it a
Tomoyo.
night.
That's the
Oh
last
my
game.
god, the
Thanks for playing with
Widowmaker
us,
is so
though, Ryu.
ugly.
Mm-hmm. Not the part of the country, Todd, like as in young. I wish I could say that. I don't know how to say it.
I know, but like that's where it originated.
Let's
Not
put
part
up
of the
my
country,
fever
like as
dream.
in yung mga Bisaya magsalita. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like it originated in that area. The
Hello?
it was
I
Oh,
Yoma.
don't know. It just
fucking
went
cut
quiet.
out.
Oh,
That's
and
fine.
my internet. Sorry about that.
What a scrub.
Anyway, so I feel like this is goodbye to 2018.
This is
Uh,
goodbye 2018, the longest year I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I want to say congrats to Ryu for getting Ash's achievement. I have no idea what that is, but like I don't know what her achievements are, but congrats. Overwatch is bleh. Yeah, I feel like 2018 was both long and short. I don't know what happened in 2018. I really
I
can't
feel like
remember.
that's just something everyone says about every
No, but
fucking
like
year.
2018 it felt especially confusing. I legitimately feel like we all kind of entered this weird time warp because I didn't. I thought Ugandan Knuckles was like last year. I thought Momoland was
God, that was
last year.
this year.
I thought so many things were last year, and it's like it all happened at once this year.
Yeah, like I think 2017 was the worst year of my entire life, and 2018 was the most emotionally challenging year that I've experienced for the better. Like, I feel like 2018 was fast, but for me personally, it was the very first step that I needed to take for personal growth because now I'm engaged with less toxic environments and like more positive vibes and people and like better projects and etc.
Yeah, it's like yeah, we went into the twilight zone together basically, and hopefully when we come out, everything will be not necessarily back to normal, but it'll be better than normal, you know. Well, hopefully we'll learn something and
We'll
improve.
and we'll exit the Twilight Zone with your iZone albums in your hands.
Maybe.
Boy, that's the hope, isn't it? So that's
Hopefully
the
it
Christmas thing. Fun fact, guys, I've also spent money on potentially going abroad. So, I mean,
Did you actually?
2019 may or may not be exciting and potentially very bank breaking. I think it's all about everyone, you know, undergoing change, and we're all going to have a swell time together.
Well,
yeah.
that's a good gay ending.
Oh man, Zoe finally fucking showed up in the chat. What a fucking loser.
Oh, I miss you so.
You're a
Oh
slut,
wait,
so.
let's answer this last question. Kita asks, "What's the best thing that happened to us this year?" I'd say, other than like just school stuff and things, it'd have to be this because I feel closer to my friends
Absolutely.
and I'm finally starting to do something that I genuinely want to do with my life. I think
That's
all
true.
of us can relate to that. Like, all three slash four of us, we are
We're
not
working
sure.
on something.
Sorry?
Like, it feels good to be working towards something, other than just feeling something out
Yeah.
randomly.
Like, I feel like also it's all something that we personally kind of aspire to be. Like, doing something media slash content related with things that we love. And for you guys to, give us the opportunity to get our foot in the door, that means a lot to us. Sorry, that was so gay. That was really gay. I'm sorry.
So good.
This is
It's
what
so good.
happens when we don't have the one straight in the chat. It's unbalanced.
the the hormones are all over the place.
Bagman says, I love your art. Yeah, Todd's art's bomb as fuck.
All done
Thanks.
by the one almighty Todd
Thanks.
Creven.
It might
We do
might
have
be
a
for
tour.
Teddy's art, so you don't know that.
What?
It might be Teddy's art too.
It's
Literally, it
not.
has your fucking thing in the middle.
Oh,
His
does
name inside,
it?
yeah.
We will post a Tomogacci's Happy Holiday postcard for our Twitter,
As
Discord,
soon as
wherever
I
you can find
color
us.
it.
As soon as Todd fucking colors it.
Listen.
It's okay.
Thanks.
The
Yeah.
holidays does shit. But yeah, be on the lookout for like one last little hoorah collaboration photo between Todd and I when that comes out, and I think it's about time we say so long, farewell, Avita, say goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for all the
Ciao.
fishes, guys.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see you guys in 2019. Um, I'm a broken record about it, but if you haven't yet, please follow us on Twitter, Discord, and on our individual platforms. That is where you will be hearing an announcement for our next stream in 2019, kicking it off with a bang. And also for future reference, as we did talk about earlier in the stream, if you missed it, we are planning on doing giveaways. And how can you participate? You follow us and you just listen to our announcements, and then something will happen in the future. But yeah. So
Yeah,
I hope
everyone
you guys.
have a good new year, Join the
Mhm.
Discord and talk to us. We get lonely. Don't feel
Yeah,
scared. We're all
be
idiots.
safe on New Year's. Be as gay as you want to be, as straight as you want to be, or just neither of those. Just be yourself. Use protection. Please
Yeah.
use protection.
Remember to use protection. And that's gonna be our ending message from Tomogacci. We'll see you guys
Mm-hmm.
around. And I'm not gonna do the
Uh,
Tomogacci thing. Oh, I just did. Shit.
Thank
Well,
God. Shut the fuck up.
loser.
damn. Bye, guys.
Please let. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. We love you. Bye.